Look at this town. There's just something about it. Can we really move here and finally have our own privacy? My love, I will do anything for your privacy.
They won't let me call myself Her Royal Highness anymore.
Welcome to my garden. Well, it's not my garden, it's a set actually, but welcome to my set.
Is this a wrinkle I see in my blouse? Who the ironed this?
You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving wife has always wanted her privacy!
The sandwich tastes like shit, Mindy.
What matters is what we have on the inside.
You know, it's so funny that you say playing the part of a delusional made-up princess. I am a delusional made-up princess.
Wait, it's so awesome to be here, it's great.
Did you do much beyond Rachel from Suits?
Well, besides Rachel from Suits, I also played Meghan. I am strong enough that I can think myself. Thank you, Meghan.
Act like you're having fun. Act like you're having fun.
South Park just leaked a wild Meghan Markle parody that blew up online. People can't tell if it's funny or brutal. The so-called banned episode showed her cartoon twin dropping shocking bombs on her image, and the band tag only made it go even. More viral, but the script itself had even bigger twists, and that was just the start.
Hazawaza keeps saying that I have charisma, but yeah, I just think I'm relatable.
See, I didn't know who H was at the time. I just loved his Insta feed.
It's so funny, too, that you keep calling me Megan. You know, it's Megan now.
I always remember when I was 2 years old, I asked my mother, Mama, why do actresses get paid less than actors when they do the same job, especially on Suits?
People were saying, meh. It's not meh. It's pronounced me. The H is silent.
Hey! Hey, you! Hey! What are you looking at? You ever heard of privacy?
What?
Things went crazy fast, because while fans laughed like never before, Meghan was fuming. Her team rushed into panic mode, angry about the fake pregnancy, and rented kids' jokes saying it was cruel and unfair. But the more they complained, the bigger the clips blew up, and people joked that by trying to shut it down, she only made it trend harder. Meghan looked stuck while South Park came out untouched, and then they made a move that stamped their name in Hollywood forever.
Have you always been a natural creative?
Of course. I remember one example. I suggested to the royal family we should do a Real Housewives of Buckingham Palace, but they were against it every step of the way.
Plus, it's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some piece of crap. Let's just start filming.
We've been filming.
Oh, fuck.
It all kicked off with a wild twist because Meghan's cartoon self sat in front of the camera all calm and smiling before suddenly saying her pregnancies were never real, and that one line blew up the internet, bringing back old whispers everyone thought were gone. The scene was so crazy, people didn't know if they should laugh or wonder if South Park was hinting at something deeper. It felt funny and scandalous at the same time, and fans kept replaying it, spreading it everywhere, and just when it seemed too much, the next twist dragged Meghan's image even lower.
So, do you have any regrets yourself?
Oh, of course. Don't we all? Probably my main regret is, the way that everyone else has acted. That's the thing that's most regrettable in my opinion.
My question is for Meghan. Meghan, besides holder of briefcase 24 on Deal or No Deal, what do you think your most impactful role was?
And then people kept wanting to get a picture, because I'm on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So, a lot of people coming up to us.
It's seriously driving me crazy. The prince plays drums all day. I don't even think he has a job. And I don't know what the hell she does. Why they even left Canada is beyond me. And she seems to just boss him around and make him do whatever she wants. I mean, why did they even leave Canada and move to South Park anyway?
South Park went wild showing cartoon Meghan saying she never wanted pregnancy because it would ruin her perfect body. And fans laughed, but also wondered if maybe the joke was closer to truth than just comedy. And then the next twist dropped, leaving everyone shocked.
Oh, and I brought some of my homemade ketchup. I'm coming out with a line of condiments, ketchups, mustards, that sort of thing.
We're really taking LA by storm.
Yeah, and the show's been a great platform to help me promote my brand.
It's already a brand. It's called Heinz.
Yeah, we're hoping the ketchups and mustards are going to be sold at Whole Foods, which, would be huge. Oh, and they're all organic in case anyone was wondering.
We weren't.
We are here because privacy is a basic human right. How many more princes and his wives have to live in this nightmare? Hey! You ever heard of a thing called privacy?
Yeah, nobody gives a shit. Will you two just shut up and go away?
South Park took it even further, showing cartoon Meghan renting kids like props and freaking out over missed payments, while fans laughed and gossiped, saying the joke felt wild but almost believable. And just when it seemed too much, the parody twisted her character into something even more embarrassing.
I remember back to when I was known more for being a renowned actress in my various roles, such as Rachel from Suits, or Rachel from Suits Season 2, and Rachel from Suits Season 3.
Yes, I think I see your point.
And everyone does reality TV now, so don't worry about this being a step down for me, because it's not.
I wasn't until you just said it.
Plus, it's a really good platform to promote my brand.
What is your brand?
Oh, I don't know. I'll think of some piece of crap.
Why are we so mad today? Because we want our privacy.
Park County Police Station, what's your emergency?
Yeah, the neighbors across the street are setting off fireworks and it's 10:30 at night.
Oh, is it the Prince of Canada and his wife who just want to be left alone?
South Park really went all in with the broke princess arc. And this part of the leak had fans both laughing and cringing because it showed cartoon Meghan spiraling in the most dramatic way possible. The animators painted her life like a collapsing castle where she is frantically counting pennies, selling off her designer clothes, and even begging for brand deals that no one wants anymore. There is one savage scene where she calls up producers pitching wild projects that sound desperate, while her cartoon husband just sits in the back, looking totally useless. The joke hit so hard because it mirrored real-life chatter about her failed ventures and how she always seems to be trying to claw her way back into relevance, fans online called it. One of the most brutal yet hilarious parts of the parody, because it mocked the idea that her royal fairy tale was really just smoke and mirrors that could vanish overnight, and the undertone was sharp because it made her look unstable, desperate, and trapped in her own image. The Broke Princess arc was not just a gag. It felt like a full character takedown, and just when everyone thought the humiliation had peaked, South Park turned up the chaos again with a twist that no one saw coming.
I don't care. Don't care.
What the hell? What did he just say? He victimized me! It's because I'm an ethnic woman! He can't do that! I'll say, wait, you're ethnic? This is an outrage! There's this horrible spy who lives across the street from us, and we're gonna get him back by changing our brand!
Imagine this wild twist, because just when everyone thought South Park had dragged Meghan enough, they flipped it around and made her cartoon self suddenly break down crying, saying she now wanted real kids of her own after all the fake pregnancy jokes, the rented child gag, and the body image digs. The writers turned it into full-blown irony, with her flipping through baby magazines, signing up for parenting classes, and sobbing like she needed motherhood to fix her image. The whiplash was insane. 1 second she is too vain for kids, the next she is desperate for them, and fans could not stop laughing at how it made her look confused, desperate, and all over the place. People online called it pure meme gold because it felt like a savage nod to how critics say she keeps switching stories just to stay in the spotlight. The absurdity made it blow up even bigger. But the madness did not end there, because once the clips spread, the reaction online sent the frenzy to a whole new level.
Look, Kyle, we just kind of don't care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife. I don't care about them either! So then why do you talk about them all the time? I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them! They're everywhere! In my fucking face!
Yeah, now you're putting them in our fucking face.
Fine, I won't talk about them anymore.
Thank you.
Okay, just one last thing. Did you know the prince? I'm sorry!
Okay, so the moment that leaked South Park episode hit the internet, it was like a digital explosion that nobody could stop. Clips of Meghan's fake pregnancy confession, the shady child rental agency, and her desperate meltdowns were ripped and shared on every platform within minutes, and the wildfire just kept spreading. Hashtags were trending worldwide. People who never even watched the show suddenly found themselves sucked into the madness because it was impossible to scroll without seeing. At least one meme GIF or remix fans compared it to the most controversial South Park episodes in history. But many argued this one blew them all out of the water because it didn't just mock a celebrity, it ripped into her entire public image. What made it even crazier was how quickly it transformed from a leaked parody into a cultural event. Some people thought the whole thing was a carefully planned stunt by the creators to make noise, while others insisted it was too outrageous to be intentional. The debate only fueled the hype, making the episode even bigger and funnier. The more fans fought about it, the more viral it got every hour. New edits dropped with captions twisting the jokes into endless punchlines. It wasn't just an episode anymore, it became a global internet storm. And the wildest part is that the fan reaction didn't just stop at laughing, it escalated into something even more over the top that nobody could have predicted.
That's fine, I'll go it alone. Just like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry.
I was living in the middle of nowhere in Toronto, Canada, and I didn't even really know the word royal. I mean, besides the Lord song, I love that song. It's an amazing pop rock ballad.
Okay, so the wild part about this leak is that the real magic wasn't even the episode itself. It was the way fans hijacked the entire internet and turned it into one giant comedy carnival. Like overnight, your whole timeline was drowning in memes, jokes, remixes, and edits clowning Meghan's cartoon character in ways that just kept getting more creative. Some people redubbed the scenes in their own voices. Others slapped on trending TikTok audios, and there were even fake trailers. So good people swore South Park had dropped official promos. Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, everywhere you looked, it felt like a private club where only those who'd seen the leak really got the inside jokes, and that made it even juicier. The hype grew so insane that folks who never even cared about South Park were suddenly hunting for clips just to keep up with the scandal. It wasn't just a parody anymore, it was a full-on pop culture moment stamped into internet history. Fans were howling louder with every new meme, while on the flip side, Meghan's team was fuming and ready to fight back. And that's when the backlash exploded into an even bigger storm.
Alright, and I do see you're in our database, but you didn't first get help at this Cumhammer location?
No, my wife went to one in California as a child.
Ah, okay, then you must be in the national system. Oh yeah, is this you? Sorority girl, actress, influencer, victim.
Yeah, that's totally me.
Okay, I see. And then you added your husband to your friends and family account. You must be the Royal Prince Millionaire World Traveler, victim.
That's right.
Build electric cars, he's going to Mars. Why is he even involving himself with Twitter? It would be like if the Prince of England gave it all up just to marry an actor from Suits.
Okay, so imagine this chaos, because instead of backing down after all the noise, South Park's creators did what they always do and doubled down like total rebels. And the internet went wild, praising them for being the only ones in Hollywood gutsy enough to never play. It's safe fans kept saying this Meghan parody was the perfect reminder of why the show has ruled for decades. Because every time people scream that they crossed a line, the outrage just makes their legend bigger. This so-called banned leak, basically, reminded everyone of their whole history, from tearing apart politicians to roasting celebs. And it proved again that literally nobody is safe. Meghan just ended up the newest name on a very long list of people who underestimated how brutal their satire can be, and even critics who usually drag the show had to admit that love them or hate them. South Park knows exactly how to stay relevant by saying the stuff others won't. The parody was savage. The fury was real, but the message was clear. Their sharpest weapon will always be comedy that stings, and the worst part for Meghan is that the firestorm only kept reigniting brutal debates about her image that refused to die down.
Prince Harry, though, has become the punchline of a Saturday Night Live joke. Let's have a look.
NBC has announced plans for a spin-off to the hit series Suits, which will be set in Los Angeles. It will focus on Meghan Markle's character's struggle to balance her legal career while also caring for an unemployed immigrant.
Okay, so here's the real meltdown moment. Because this parody didn't just make people laugh. It ripped open old rumors that Meghan has tried to cover for years. And suddenly all the messy talk about her authenticity, her fame, and her desperation came rushing back onto social media, with people fighting over what the episode really meant. Some fans said South Park only exaggerated thoughts that were already out there, while others swore the parody actually exposed the cracks between her shiny public image and how people secretly see her. It felt almost too perfect in timing. Like maybe the writers wanted this scandal to last longer than just a joke, and commentators went crazy analyzing every little detail. Like it was some hidden code, the cartoon made her look inconsistent, indecisive, and obsessed with validation. And that hit harder than the humor itself. Because once those clips spread, the damage stuck to her name in ways she probably can't shake off. And the wildest part is just when it seemed like the chaos was finally cooling down, the leaked ending dropped one last brutal punch that no one could stop talking about.
I couldn't brand myself independently and live off taxpayer money. It felt like quite a big violation. I essentially had to be forever beholden to taxpayer, whoever he is.
You never had a dream when you were a child to be something everyone else said was impossible? Like an astronaut? or Prime Minister, or Monsieur?
I wanted to be a princess.
Oh, well, you kind of f***ed that up.
My soul weeps in languages I've not yet chosen to invent.
Just follow my lead, Harry. I've been on TV for years, so I'm kind of a pro.
Yes, the very famous show Suits.
Yeah.
Prince of Canada and his wife moved in across the street from me. They have this huge jet.
Okay, so here's how it all wrapped up. This so-called banned episode didn't just make people laugh, it left Meghan's whole image hanging by a thin thread. South Park mixed jokes with pure drama and turned her into the star of one of their wildest storylines ever. Fans were eating up every crazy second, while critics were mad at how far the writers went. And now, the big question everyone is asking, is this pure comedy gold? Or did South Park actually go too far by dragging back all the messy stuff? Meghan has been trying to hide the internet reaction, proved one thing when scandal and satire collide: nobody can look away and love it or hate it. This parody locked itself in as a pop culture moment that people will keep gossiping about for years.